Hi everyone, my name is Kang. Now I would like to make the following report on my research. The topic of my presentation is research on influencing factors of practice effect in educational practice based on the theory of planned behavior. I will divide it into 5 parts. The first part is introduction. Educational practice has always been an important part of the teaching plan in universities, which is not only the basic embodiment of the principle of combining theory with practice, but also an important means to achieve the exciting training goals and meet social needs. In recent years, with the further deepening of the reform of the teacher education system, their practice effect is not obvious, which is not useful to their personal confidence, learning motivation, and career development. In the field of educational practice research, many researches has been carried out in the aspects of management, organization, preparation, summary, and evaluation, but there is no in-depth research on the behavior of students in the process. However, students' own problems such as practice attitude, frustration ability, adaptability to the new environment, and family factors all influences the practice effect and weighted hinder the improvement of the students' teaching skills. In order to solve this problem, the current research proposed a new structural framework from the perspective of students participating in educational practice to explore the relationship between students' attitude, subject normal, perceived behavior control, participation intention, and practice effect. The second part is literature review. This research mainly explores the relationship between attitude, subject normal, perceived behavior control, participation intention, and practice effect. Although most students do not state what effect they want to achieve, they always have good expectation for the educational practice. Previous research has shown that practice effect is affected by the internal and external factors. The internal factors include students' teaching ability, practice attitude, professional identity, and personal quality, while the external factors include the organization form, practice conditions, practice time, the ability of teachers and the students in the practice school. In the current research, it's believed that the practice effect is the student's basic ability to engage in education and teaching through personal active learning and the promotion of the environment. As a prefactor of the behavior intention, attitude is the latest conversal component in the TVB and is defined as a universal, persistent, and persistent evaluation of the person, place, or object. Researchers have found that an individual's attitude towards things will affect their behavior intention. Attitude can be described as the degree of an individual's favorable or unfavorable evaluation of behavior. Describes the psychological tendency expressed through positive or negative evaluation, and can be an effective predictor of the educational practice. Therefore, in the current research, one of the goals is focused on the attitude of students toward educational practice and specifically refer to the related stable cognitive tendency and emotional experience of students, include cognitive attitude and affective attitude. And the subject normal is one of the important variables in social psychology. The behavior and attitude of the centering figure of the group or most members will psychologically impose a certain degree of pressure on the members and then have an impact on the behavior of the members. In the areas of the consumption, attitude, diet, sleep, and business competition, many researchers have found that subject normal can influence people's actual behavior. For educational practice, prescribed learning behavior and a specific student group, the subject normal refer to the influences of significant others' attitudes on student educational practice, and the significant others here refer to students' parents and companions. Perceived behavior control is an important concept in psychological and behavioral science, especially with TPP. Research in fields such as conception management, innovation, and learning shows that PPC can significantly affect the formulation of individual behavior intention and behaviors. In this research, PPC refers to the perception of the controllable scope and the easy or difficulty of participating in educational practice. This participation may impact students' participation intention and the effectiveness of their practice, and it includes both perceived control and perceived difficulty. Behavior intention have been widely used to the research teacher education, teachers' decision making use educational technology, teachers' interpersonal behavior in the classroom, predicting science teachers' intentions and the influences of teacher behavior on students' learning outcomes. Research found that behavioral intention has a great impact on learning behavior, and the strong behavioral intention is a subject reason for students' more effective learning behavior. In the current research, participating intention can accurately predict students' actual behavior in educational practice, refers to the planful competence and the decision competence. The application of the TBP can help research better understand students' behavior and this decision-making process, develop more effective teaching strategies and education plans, and improve students' learning effect and behavior performance. Therefore, the present research advances the structural model and the relevant hypotheses. The third part is research methodology. The current research adopts the survey research method, and the object is students who have attended educational practice, and the sample respondents are selected based on two stages: purposeful sampling and random cluster sampling. The sample size calculated by the power calculator program. In the current research, according to the research purpose, the measurement scales were adapted, modified, and translated into English from the existing metro instruments. There are 5 instruments using the 11-port thematic different scales, and through the pilot study to select the final questionnaire questions. In actual study, data were analysis used partial list squares with smart PLS software to assign the structure and the measurement model. The PLS method proposed by here and were used for structural equation modeling. Finally, following here, the standard PLS algorithm were applied to calculate the estimated significance levels for hypothesis testing. From the data, the constructed model met all the requirements as shown in the table and the finger. The next part is research findings. In the hypothesis testing, the structured model was first assigned for covariance and all predictor constructs met the criteria. Secondly, the calculated rates for each dimension exceeding the suggestion threshold. Next, as suggested by here, a bootstrap program was used to obtain better coefficient p-values, t-values, and the relevant bootstrap confidence intervals. The table shows the result. of the significant effect and the mediating effect. Therefore, hypotheses are supported. The last part is discussion and the conclusion. Based on the result of the same pace model analysis, the current research finds that students' attitude, subject normal, perceived behavior control, and participation attention have positive and significant effects on the practice effect. Furthermore, current research has also discovered that students' attitude, subject normal, and perceived behavior control have positive and significant effects on participating attention in educational practice. As for the mediator, one subdimension of the participation intention that is the playful competence shows insignificant mediating effect for the relationship between attitude and practice effect, and another subdimension of the participation intention that is the decision competence showed partial mediating effect. Meanwhile, in the relationship between subject normal and the perceived behavioral control on the practice effect, the playful competence should partition partial mediating effect, while the decision competence shows insignificant mediating effect. The research would like to point out that students, as a subject of educational practice, should be paid enough attention. Under the dual background of teacher education and educational reform, only students with a positive attitude, correct subject normal, accurate perceived behavior control, and strong participating intention can input into educational practice and obtain the better practice effect. And it's helpful to improve the teaching quality, cultivate outstanding educational professionals, and enrich the educational resources and experience. The above is my presentation. There are still many shortcomings, and I will continue to the relevant research in my future career. Thank you.